Everyone's obsessed with housing bubbles. 2008, been there, crushed that. The market today, it's nuts, but that is not the real ticking time bomb. The biggest bubble in America and the one that's about to burst, it isn't housing or stocks or even crypto. It is something way, way bigger. And when this thing implodes, you're not talking about just market correction. We're talking about full-scale economic whiplash. Any guesses? You're in it right now. See, the real bubble is the one that we built with printed money, fake debt, and constant government bailouts. For the last 15 years, we've been kicking the can down the road, and every time the economy starts to break, the Fed just prints more money and lowers the interest rates. 2010, economy weak, no problem. Let's print 4 trillion. 2020, COVID shutdowns, let's fire up the printer and print $5 trillion more. 2023, inflation too high? Let's pause their interest rate hikes and keep the party going. That is not how the economy is supposed to work. The entire system is just floating on cheap debt, and the second that debt gets too expensive, well, guess what? The whole system goes up in smoke. See, here's where it gets ugly. Most people think that our bubble bursts when prices collapse, but that is wrong. Corporate debt is at an all-time high of $12.5 trillion. National debt over $34 trillion and rising. Credit card debt just hit an all-time high of $1.13 trillion. This is just not sustainable. And the minute the interest rates stop playing nice, it's game over. See, big companies, they're already laying off thousands just to stay afloat. Middle-class families, you're maxing out credit cards just to pay for groceries. The government still spending billions like we're in some infinite money glitch. Something's gotta give. And spoiler alert, the people at the top are not the ones who are gonna pay the price. Let's talk about what happens when the bubble actually bursts. You'll see mass layoffs, and that's not just gonna be tech bros, it's gonna be everyone. Interest rates stay high, meaning no more cheap debt. Stock market crashes because companies just cannot fake growth forever. And banks start failing. Oh wait, they already started. The retirement funds will shrink, so hope you weren't planning on retiring anytime soon. And the worst part, the government cannot bail us forever. Think about it. What happens when the US dollar itself is part of the bubble? What if foreign countries stop trusting our debt? And what if inflation just won't cool off, but instead it spirals out of control? You think 2008 was bad? This will make it look like a dress rehearsal. So I know, it's all doom and gloom, but smart people, they don't panic, they prepare. So here's what you should be doing right now. Well, for one, ditch bad debt. If it's not making you money, it is hurting you. Invest in real assets, hard assets like land, commodities, businesses. Build multiple income streams because one paycheck just won't cut it anymore. And lastly, watch Fed like a hawk because their next move is either going to be your downfall or your opportunity. America is running on borrowed time, and when this bubble pops, are you going to be ready or are you going to be just another statistic?